Same night, two Americas. In Minneapolis, people stood in the snow at vigils for Alex Pretti, killed during a federal immigration operation. At the White House, a very different crowd, Tim Cook and Andy Jassy, posed for photos at a screening of a documentary about Melania Trump. And that contrast is the whole story, the people who build the future, standing shoulder to shoulder with the people expanding the crackdown. Tech workers didn't whisper about it, they posted. Google's chief scientist Jeff Dean called it absolutely shameful and said everyone should denounce it. An OpenAI executive, James Diet, said Silicon Valley gets louder about a wealth tax than about masked ICE agents terrorizing communities. Then inside OpenAI, Sam Altman told staff ICE is going too far, while still calling Trump a very strong leader. Meanwhile, OpenAI's Greg Brockman reportedly donated $25 million to back Trump. That's not disagreement, that's a civil war in a group chat. Here's what makes this different. The killing is now colliding with the tech industry's quiet deal. Stay close to power, don't get targeted, keep shipping products. The Post reports layoffs have made lower-level workers more cautious, even as executives move closer to the White House. But Pretty's death cracked the seal. A letter demanding companies cancel contracts with federal immigration agencies jumped from 200-plus signers to 700-plus in days. And locally, Minnesotans trashed corporate statements that called for de-escalation while dodging the words Trump and ICE. One resident called it a nothing burger. And then came the part that really makes people stare at the screen. A federal review reported by Reuters didn't mention Pretty brandishing a gun, contradicting early claims, and video evidence became central to the fallout. So now the question isn't left versus right, or tech versus Trump. It's simpler and uglier. What does your leadership do when staying neutral starts looking like complicity? If you ran Apple, Amazon, or OpenAI, what would you say publicly after something like this? And what would you refuse to say no matter the cost?